Yeah, it's a little crooked, right? You see the damn water thing. I mean, it is what it is. But this fool's covering me up, no? Huh? Yeah, make it more straight to the TV, no? It's a little crooked. Like align it with the TV. No? Up, but align. There you go. Go down a little bit. Right there, like to the top of it. Like make yeah. You get what I'm saying? Go a little more. Just a tad. No, there it goes. That's fine. Wait, let it go. Yeah, I think that's fine. Damn, there is a big ass glare right there, right? Well, fuck it. It is what it is, right?
Yeah, just because it's a smaller screen. So I guess whatever, if you do pull something up on it, you're gonna have to pull it up. You got the mic on?
Yeah.
Can you? Oh, there
Hello?
it is. I see it. You see the little green dot?
Yeah.
They move when you talk.
Well, can you hear me? Like, go open yours up real quick before you leave. Like, just make sure. You got the car started? Vale, go turn on the AC. It's hot out there. It's okay. Hey, we in AC today, baby. Looks good, Vato. What's up, JC Glass House? Blue Ice Gangster J. What up, Los? What's up, baby? Jeff Gill, let's motherfucking go, baby. Where we at? Where we at? Yeah, Mike's on. Cool, cool. We started a little early. The guest is literally down the street. Damn, hopefully I don't. We barely, this, y'all know we're in a different location. Honestly, it's just too damn hot. Oh, I could do like this, right? Like it won't be weird if. Yeah. Now I don't know, because usually we're looking at the camera,
Yeah,
right?
there's good. Violet, can you test 1, 2, 3 on that mic so we can see if that audio works?
Yeah, just talk to it, please.
1, 2, 3. Hello.
Is it working? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, come on, test it real quick. Hurry up before y'all leave. Go.
1, 2, 3. Hello.
Get your dinosaur. We don't want that fool on camera. Be careful with the wire.
All right. Yeah, it sounds good.
All right, thank you, babe. My tech just set me up.
I'm gonna be IT support from another location, so.
Nah, well, it's on, right?
Yeah, it's on.
If it dies, it dies.
Just when they walk in, so I'm careful with the.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, can you bust out the waters real quick, babe? Put some waters right there for me. Give me one too, please. What's up, y'all? We got set up. We're a little early. We got a guest today. We actually got Team MAV and the homie from Chicano Boulevard, SEMPER Free Car Club. He's a whole bunch of things. We'll find out about what he's all about. He was literally Bellway and telephone. He hit me up. He's on with shit. We'll chop it up with him. But right now, before he gets here, if y'all want to know anything, we actually at the location where our block party gonna be at. Y'all better be here July 9th. I was actually just looking at the stage. I'm building the stage. I don't know how good it's gonna be, but hey, if you build it, they will come, right? Feel the dreams. What you looking for, babe? Your phone?
All right, I'm out of here.
All right, babe. Thank you. Bye, y'all. Frankie, what's good? Lowe's from New Jersey. What's up, baby? Throw Mexican. What's up, baby? What it do, Lowe's? Sounds good. Appreciate y'all. And we in AC. We're in the office at the shop. I hate being at the shop. Now I'm working hours. No, actually, you know what? Let me take that back. I'm lying. Actually, I do enjoy being at the shop when it's not open. I hate being here when it's fucking when we're busy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me put my homie right here. We'll have him cover the camera. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 12 people in the building. Appreciate y'all joining us. Chilling now, maxing, relaxing, all cool. All right. 7:44. Y'all know we get started by 8 o'clock. On the dot. I'm not in my drop top. Ready for the block party too. I'll be there for sure. Is it Saturday or Sunday? Sunday, homie. Sunday. City Punch 82. What's up, baby? There was a lowrider truck of the year called Punch 84. JC Glasshouse, live printing shirts at the event. Yes, we got a few vendors pulling up. One of them is going to be the homie JC Juan. He's actually setting up for his brand. I'm drawing a blank here, dog. Print on fresh off the press, right? Fresh off the press is his new company he got going, and he's doing t-shirts, hats, things of that sort, stickers, vinyls, whatever. Y'all hit him up. But he will be at the event, and there will be screen printing. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. They're gonna have the whole setup here, and if you want to screen print your own shirt, you can sit there and go do it. It's actually kind of cool if you want to learn about it, or even just a one-time deal. Like, you still get a shirt, you'll get to see how the process goes. I don't know what type of design they got going, but Art and Vision. Will from Art and Vision is actually doing very artistic and very. They're gonna definitely come up with a good design for that day. We'll see. We got the guests pulling in, fresh out the press. Yeah, my bad, dog. I was drawing a blank. Got the guests coming in. Welcome in. Appreciate y'all coming through. We're already live, by the way. It's on.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Before we get to it, man, I got a little something for you. I don't know if you ever seen one of these.
Oh man, nah, man. Don't be bringing me no gifts, dog.
Yeah.
Damn, it's the pager one, right? I definitely seen that. That was real cool. What's up, boss?
I want you to flip your hat.
Oh, backwards? Hell yeah, I'll do it backwards.
All right, thanks.
Yes,
It
sir.
doesn't have to do that though, baby. Well, yeah, they do like that out the box. But I used to work for the company,
No, I've heard about it for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. Damn, the homie came through. Damn. I feel bad. I just got water for him.
that's all good.
That's dope, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah. We're posting up right here.
Yeah, y'all two right there. And then the mic right there between. You want to put it on you?
Yeah.
Just put it on your shoulder. I mean on your shirt. Okay. I'm still learning at this, dog. I'm still learning, dog. It's still brand new to me, dog. And my girl set me up too. It wasn't even me. I'm a dinosaur with this computer thing, but we got it going. Let's read a little few of the comments. We got 12 people in the building. A few minutes before 8 o'clock. Frankie, busy means money, so that's good for sure. For sure. Yes. Right now it's hot, so tires are popping. You can just put it on top. That's it. Yeah. We got wires hanging everywhere, dog. It's all good.
All right, there it is. What's up, G?
Got the homie B in the background. He gonna be checking for the power when the camera dies. Romero J, JC, can you print anything on a t-shirt, bro? MP, more than 2 colors, 3 colors, sorry. He can hook you up or whatever. He colors, no colors, just hit him up.
Mav,
Thanks, JC.
Mav, come sit down.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he got you. He took a picture of you.
That's pretty
With
cool.
his iPad, yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Remember what we're gonna say? We gotta say what's up to him, right? Okay.
All right.
What you
So, you know what? Since we're already situated, we ain't even gonna wait till 8 o'clock. We're gonna go ahead and get it started. Audio is good. Thank you.
Tell me
Yes.
What's up, baby?
Okay, so welcome back. Appreciate y'all joining us right here Wednesday night, evening for some of y'all. Special guest in the building. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is David Infante from Houston. First and foremost, I'm a father. This is my son right here, Maverick. So I'm a member of Semper Familia, member of Chicano Boulevard. We've got some businesses, a nonprofit, Operation Be a Blessing. So try to do a lot within the community and within the city.
Oh, we're gonna get all into that. And
Yeah.
You know what? Let's start by just shouting all the social medias.
Okay.
So y'all give them a follow on what, like all.
Yeah, on Instagram, man. Semper.fi.familia, Team Mav 13 for my son Maverick. We got Mavco_HTX. Of course, Chicano Boulevard as well. Operation Be a Blessing all together. That's for the nonprofit. So
okay, cool. We're gonna touch up on all of that. I'm gonna just touch up how I met this guy. We're actually barely meeting.
Yeah.
I've known of him for maybe a year or 2, 3 years. Why? Because he takes cars to stuff.
Yeah, right.
You know, that's where I meet pretty much everybody. He's in Semper Fi is your car club.
Right, it's a car club.
Okay.
So yeah, it's my homie Jaime Soto. So he and I went to the Marine Corps together, but we were actually in middle school together and we went to high school together, and then we ended up going to boot camp together. But his dad's a Marine, and then one of our other members is a Vietnam vet Marine. His name's Fred. He's actually the commander of the BLVD in Dickinson. So him and then Jaime's brother Larry, you know, they all got cars. Jaime was the one actually that really introduced me. Yeah, well, that was his idea. We put it together, and then he's the one that kind of got me interested in wanting to get a car.
And you got 2 cars, right?
Right.
What cars you got for people
I got
that
a
don't know?
1955 Mercury Montclair, and then
That's the vert, right?
No, that's the hardtop.
That's the hardtop. Okay.
Yeah, it's the black with the red, and then I got a 1961 Ford Galaxy Sunliner. That's the
vert.
Yeah.
See, and he got it's not well. You know, I'm a Chevy through and through.
Right. Yeah.
So he got some 2 cars that are. I mean, to me, look good because you see, honestly, you see 20 Impalas, bro. Like I love 63 Impala convertible. But his, it still got the nice old school styling,
right?
But different. I do like that. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that, man. You know? Yeah.
And then the black car is more what, like maybe like a custom or what do you want to say type of style, man. Or like an old school lowrider. He don't have spokes on it or anything.
Yeah, there's no spokes. It's, I mean, some people, depending on who you talk to, you know, they might call it a bomb. You know, a bomba, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
depending on who you talk
it's
to,
got flakes on the roof, right?
Yeah, it's flaked out on the top, man. And but for me, it's just kind of like an old school, like a, you know, I get a Goodfellas vibe from it. You know what I mean?
With the white wall. No,
right,
it's good. Yes. I like both the styles. The other one's more original, right? Close
to, right? Yeah.
Cool. Hell yeah. So another thing that I know you from, I've already had another member a couple weeks ago, Chicano Boulevard. Can you tell people what that is?
For sure. But before we talk about Chicano Boulevard, before we talk about Chicano Boulevard, I want to talk about the term Chicano.
Oh, okay.
You know, let's talk about the term Chicano, because I think a lot of people, when they hear Chicano,
I asked that question. I said, "What is a Chicano?"
Yeah,
I didn't get a good response.
Right.
Let's get a good one right now.
Yeah. So when people hear the word Chicano, they automatically assume cholo and lowriders.
Yeah.
Right. That's it. Like
the mainstream people.
Right. To the mainstream people, that's they're like, oh, you know, and those are elements of the culture. But when we're talking about Chicano, you know, in basic terms, it's a descendant of Mexico that was born in the United States.
That's the basic. Like
that's the basic. That's really what it is.
The dictionary. That's what it was.
Right. Yeah. Mexican American. Right. So that applies to a lot of people across, you know, the United States, not just here in Texas.
Southeast mostly, right?
Right.
Well,
sure. Yeah, but I mean, it's spreading. You know what I mean? But it's out there. But you know, we got to take it back even further to the late '60s and the early '70s. So we got people like Corky Gonzalez, Cesar Chavez, Dolores Huerta. They were fighting for equality and social justice, but that became known as the Chicano movement.
Yes.
Back then
in California, right?
Right. So well, yeah, and with all that going on, now
it was just like an empowerment of the people, right?
Yeah, pretty much. But what they did, all that work that was done back then, is kind of like gives us the freedom to move around how we move now as Mexican Americans.
Yeah, for sure.
Back
it was hard for them.
Yeah, it was harder for them. They were getting beat up in the streets, Mexican Americans. You know what I mean? And if you want to go back even further than that, you know, the Zoot Suit riots in the 30s, 34 or whatever it was. But for me, with Chicano Boulevard, it was kind of a rediscovery of my identity and who I was. You know what I mean? So like when I grew up, I feel like
did you grow up in Houston?
So I did. Up until middle school, I grew up in Second Ward.
Okay.
So I went to Land Trip, I went to Cage. But for me at that age, you know, that's in the mid 80s. And even today, I think it's still a predominantly brown neighborhood.
Still, yeah.
You know,
sure.
And having friends with both their parents from Mexico, or friends that have one parent from Mexico and the other one not, you know what I mean? Yeah. Me, that didn't apply to me. So it was kind of like, and I'm not fluent in Spanish, so I wasn't as connected to the Mexican culture.
So your parents what?
They're from here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so they're Chicanos.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So is your grandparents from Mexico?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So on my dad's side, and then I was getting more information from my mom about it. But so all that stuff started, you know, when I was younger, I wasn't really asking those questions. I didn't care. So I saw my friend said he's Mexican. This guy's Mexican. I'm a Mexican descent. Hey, I'm Mexican too. I'm be proud of it. And then you roll with it. But I didn't know any better, you know. But in reality, now that I look back and think about it, man, I don't know much about the culture, Mexican culture, like
straight
or the country. You know, I don't have family members out there. I don't have family members coming in from Mexico that I'm kicking it with, and I'm not getting exposed to the actual the true Mexican culture things.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
So that you more identify with stuff here.
Right.
you kind of know the foods, the language a little bit, but that's also Houston. But so what happened? Did you go to the military and then wanted to find out more about it?
Well, at that time, I was just like, okay, cool. That is what it is. You know, I'm gonna be proud. I'm a proud Mexican, right? But
growing up.
Yeah, growing up.
But you didn't care about the history at
that time, right?
Yeah.
And then now that I even think about it even further, I mean, when was I ever introduced to what was going down with Cesar Chavez? Maybe loosely here and there, maybe through festivals or things like that. Maybe in school a little bit.
There was Cesar Chavez Boulevard,
right?
But that's about back then. When was that street? It was back then though too. Right?
Yeah, I think so too. But I'm saying like at that age, you're not really taking it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But it has to be like we got to constantly be educated. You know what I mean? Or it'll die out. It'll go away.
I remember my history class, which I'm a little younger than you, but I grew up in the '90s. It was one page, dog, in the history book. Cesar Chavez.
See that?
Like all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating nothing, but you know, Malcolm X, we spent maybe a week or 2 weeks. Cesar Chavez was like an hour.
Right.
That was it. So
yeah, so that's kind of goes along with everything else. So like if I ask you, I think you said on that podcast with Jocelyn and Anna, you were saying, well, I'm Mexican, right?
Yeah. No, I was born in Mexico.
I
got deported.
Well, yeah, but see, that's different. Yeah, you're Mexican, right? But I think back to what I was saying about other people, I think there's that, which side do I go?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can easily say that.
No, but I'm still 1 foot in, 1 foot out because I grew up here. They brought me when I was 2 years old.
Yeah.
The way I talk, now my Spanish is a little better, but when I was growing up, choppy. People make fun of me, you know what I'm saying? Because I was more English.
Right.
You know?
It's kind of like that Selena in the movie, the saying, we're not Mexican enough for the Mexicans, not American.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Kind of like along those lines. But you want some water? You're hungry. Talk? Yeah, I'm talking, baby. What was I saying? But okay, along those lines. So now that I did go to the military, and then from there it was just a mixture of cultures.
How long were you in the military?
Just shy of 20 years.
Damn.
I went in 98. I retired in 2017. So that's when I came back to Houston.
Okay.
And then that's
where were you stationed at? Just curious.
Man, I was a lot of places. I was in California. Then I was in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And then I was
so you experienced both coasts.
Right. Yeah, both coasts. And then I went to Germany.
Damn. How long were you in Germany?
Germany, man. I didn't want to leave Germany. I was in Germany over 3 years.
That's tight.
Yeah, like 3.5 years, man. I didn't want to leave, but it was, you can't in the Marine Corps, you can't really stay put too long. Yeah. You're constantly moving. Usually within 2 to 3 years, you're bouncing to another spot.
Sure.
So I was in Germany. That was cool because that's kind of like the melting pot of Europe, being in Germany. Yeah, because you got because there was a lot of people, the different cultures. So that that was my exposure to like Iranian culture. Even though I was in Germany, because there's a large Iranian population
I didn't
there.
I didn't even think that.
Yeah, Turkish. They thought I was Turkish. My nickname was the Turk in Germany.
Real?
Yeah, the homies would call me.
That's hilarious.
I was the Turk. So
I can't say my nickname in Mexico because we'll get copyright. I mean, not copyright. We'll get whatever. But yeah, go ahead.
Man. So and then I came back. I went to North Carolina. I did California again, and then I was able to do an deployment in Afghanistan. I did a short little stay in South Korea. So
all over the world.
Yeah, just moving a lot. So I was able to do that, which was cool, and then come back, and then now
you wanted to rediscover yourself.
Well, yeah, when Chicano Boulevard came about, that was my opportunity. So you already
riding. At this point, you came back and fixed up a few cars, or you had already fixed up those cars?
No, I came back. My homie Jaime was in another club called.
So when you came back, you had no old schools?
No old schools, bro.
You just came back? Okay.
Came back. My homie was like, hey, man, we got this car club. Come join the club. I was like, bro, I'm not going to be showing up to shows with no ride. I'm not going to be one of the dudes with the shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah, one of the groupies.
T-shirt, man, baby.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Let's start looking for some cars. And then I had another friend of mine who's real heavy in the car game that was in the Marine Corps with me. And he found the car for me.
Which one was the first one?
I was the Merc.
Okay, cool.
So I was looking for like a 4950 lead sled. That's what I want. Like Cobra. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to be like that. So he found the Merc. We got it, and then that's what I actually bought that from another Marine the car was built in Utah from a homie that was from LA, but he was a Marine that was stationed in Arlington. So I drove down to Arlington, checked it out, and he said, "Man, drive her back." And I took his word for it.
Damn, it drove back.
Yeah.
No, it was ready to go.
Yeah,
That's
he
tight.
said it was, but I took it. But if it was any other cat, I would have been like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and just.
So, but
put
y'all
on a
got
trailer.
that bond. He
Yeah,
wouldn't lie. You felt
right.
like he ain't gonna lie to me.
Exactly, yeah. And he felt good, selling it to me, and I felt good buying it
It
off
felt
of him.
good, yeah.
So it
He-
felt good. Yeah,
That's
man.
tight.
So,
So you had the car, and they talked to you about the car club.
right. He told me about it. Then I was like, okay, let's do it. So then we started, moving around with veteranos tejanos. Everybody was pretty much a veteran.
Yeah.
And then we were working with that, and then we just kind of parted ways with that. Even though no love lost or anything like that, we just parted ways, and then started the SEMPER Familia thing. But
okay.
But then now I got into the whole car thing. Like I told people I wasn't really a car guy.
Oh, you weren't?
No.
I was about to ask. Like you were. I was gonna like, were you in the military just waiting to get back?
No, man.
I never liked them.
Not that I didn't like them. I just didn't have an interest to where I would be an owner of one.
So you just would see him and be like, oh, that hoe's tight.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The artwork and the everything that goes into them. But
even when you were in Cali, because Cali's thick with the culture. Did
Yeah.
you see a lot of cars? Or you
saw a
didn't?
lot, but it was just peeping though. You know what I mean?
Cool.
It still never was something like
I'm gonna give me one. Yeah.
exactly. But it was like, damn, that's dope. But I never even thought about it, which is silly. To be like.
Nah, some people just.
I just never. Yeah, it was crazy now that I think about it. But I would appreciate them. I enjoyed looking at them and watching them do their thing. But I never really thought that I would have one.
Yeah.
And then when I finally got one, then I was like, okay, cool. I had the Merc. And then now I was thinking, okay, what next? And then once you start.
Oh, you caught the bug. You're like, I need
yeah,
another
yeah,
one.
exactly. Because when you start going out to the meets and the shows and stuff, and you're seeing all these rides, you're like, nah, I want something like that. Or I want to get, you know what I mean? So that's what really led me to the Sunliner, seeing all the Impalas.
The vert, baby, you gotta have a drop.
Yeah, so seeing all the Impalas out, and it was like, okay, that's cool, but what can I get that's still dope that's not really out?
Exactly. That's what I said to begin with. Like you see 6, 7 Impalas at one show, like I love them,
right?
But his kind of sticks out in a good way to me, different. And he's still 60s vert. What year was it?
Yeah, 61.
60s vert, still old school, still stunning to me. So okay, so you started going to the shows in the cars, you got with the car clubs and all that, and then you're like, well, this is part of the culture, right? Going back to the Chicano thing.
Well, it's part of the culture, but all this was happening well before the whole Chicano Boulevard thing came about. I was just going to the shows, using the cars. But then for me, like right after I got back, after I retired, I was struggling with the fact that I was out. Because I still
didn't know what to do. That was your life? Or
yeah,
what?
20 years of doing anything,
and
basically
like,
half my life.
What do I do with my hands?
Right, yeah, what do I, but I have my son that I focus on, but that, I still wanted something else. I still wanted to basically continue to serve somehow. And that's when Harvey kicked off. So Harvey kicked off and I was like, bet that's something for me to do. Because I know there's people that are in need. I know I had a lifted truck.
Oh, so you went out there and started.
Yeah, we started getting it. You know what I mean? So I started doing it within the neighborhood. And then I was seeing a lot of stuff on social media with Trey the Truth and the Relief Gang. So I started pulling up wherever they were.
Mr. Rogers too, right?
Yeah, Mr. Rogers. Yeah. So I started pulling up wherever they were and just basically lending a hand. And I was able to develop a relationship with both Trey and Rogers and become a more active member of the Relief Gang and start doing more stuff. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to do it, but I wasn't going to be able to reach the amount of people that he could reach.
Oh, of course,
you know what I mean?
They got the reach.
And they have the resources, and then more people were showing up. So whether it was a turkey drive or it was Christmas tree giveaways, all the things that were going on, I was in the mix of all that. But that's what I wanted to do. But on the back end though too, I would do that, but then I would do my own little things within the neighborhood. And then also I wanted to target.
Okay, no, that's another thing. Another reason that got me liking this dude and seeing if he would come on the podcast. He talking about events, so you learn from those events and all that.
Right.
He threw his own event. Or how long have you thrown that autism awareness?
That was the first one.
Wow, that was a good turnout. He just had one. How long ago was that?
It was in April.
So I got there late, but we got there.
Cool.
And it was not only a car show because of course we got the cars and everything. I liked it because it was a little bit different to me because it was cars. Obviously, that's what made me show up. But it was autism awareness. You want to touch up on that?
Yeah. So about the show?
Yeah, the whole show and everything with your son.
So
what made you want to do a show for autism awareness?
Yeah, so I had been wanting to do a show for a while, but the homie Jesus, he goes by lowrider.desire on Instagram. He was working closely with, at the time, the manager her name is Angie, of Bombshells.
Yeah,
of the Bombshells where we had the show, and they were working together. And then he reached out to me and said, "Hey man, I got an idea for a car show. can you help? Do you want to help out? I said, man, I'll do what I can.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I mean? Like
for
I
sure.
said, like I said earlier, I'm not a car guy, but I try to move around and then I can call some homies and we can figure something out.
Yeah. He's not a car guy. He got 2 old.
Yeah. But so he brought me on board and then we started planning the show. And then they said, hey, you know, usually what we do is we'll give some of the proceeds to some random nonprofit.
Yeah, yeah.
And I said, well, we just so happen to have a nonprofit and April's Autism Awareness Month. So why don't we just tie that in together?
So everything just aligned, bro,
Yeah,
huh? That's
yeah.
what it looks like. Like
Yeah,
it's just like,
for real.
dang.
Yeah, and then people just came out, you know, the homies from GS Customs, you know, they came out, facilitated
Shout out
the
to
hop.
them.
Yeah, facilitated the hop.
Y'all ain't
And then
uh-oh,
stand up, puppy.
uh-oh.
Stand up. The chair rose, Daddy. So you want to sit down? Okay, so then you have to stay put. Come on.
He just turned 10, huh?
Yeah, he just turned 10.
Hey, y'all go follow the Instagram, Tim Nav, right?
Nav 13.
Yes, it's he got a lot of cool stuff on there. Wait, touch up on what's that song about? I just barely seen it right now. I'm like, man, what is that all about? Just
Yeah, that song's been in the works for a long time, man. It was just another idea that I had. If you follow him on Instagram and you go to the beginning, there's a lot of content on there. But if you go to the beginning, you'll see like the start of his journey.
Okay.
So he was born at 25 weeks.
Dang.
He was born at 25 weeks, and that's one of his favorite songs.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, he likes that. Randy Travis.
Oh, Jay, jamming, boy.
So yeah, he was born early. I was actually in California when he was born. Flew in.
Dang, okay.
I flew in. I was attending.
Oh, well, yeah, it was premature. Y'all didn't know.
Yeah, he was. So I was still active duty. I came in. I was still in uniform, and then yeah, man, the doctor told me he wasn't gonna make it. So there's a lot of stuff that he's gone through.
Yeah, hold on. Ooh. All right, go ahead.
Are we good?
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, yeah. So a lot of stuff that he's gone through, a lot of challenges, a lot of obstacles that he's overcame, and then now he's 10 years old. From being told he wasn't going to survive to now being 10.
Well,
You see what I'm saying? That's enough
nice.
to.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff in between there that he has to go through. I mean, he's still, you know, he's nonverbal. There's a lot of things going on. I know there's people out there that struggle as adults. You know, whether it's financially, family, relationships. Hey, cars are giving them a hard time. Whatever it is, you know, there's so many things that people want to maybe give up or feel like they have it bad or they have it rough. Hey,
a lot of people have it more. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we all go through something and we all deal with it however we want to. But just maybe keep in mind, think about Maverick the next time you wake up and you feel like you really have it bad.
Nah, for
you know
sure.
What I'm saying?
Y'all go follow the social media. Y'all do a lot of cool stuff though. I ain't gonna lie.
Appreciate it.
It
man.
looks like I mean, at least you're trying to. I mean, that's why I like that you joined the autism awareness and the car show aspect. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, if someone just says, "Oh, there's an autism awareness festival," I don't know if it's gonna be that packed.
Right.
Just because people, if you don't have someone that directly in your family, you've heard the word autism, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's heard it.
Yeah.
To be honest, can you like how you said Chicano Boulevard? I mean, the word Chicano, you simplified it. Is there a way you can simplify autism or being autistic? Just
Yeah, so like autism is just really it's a broad range of conditions that are categorized by challenges with like speech, social skills, repetitive behaviors, and nonverbal communication. Okay, but it's a spectrum. So it's referred to as ASD, autism spectrum disorder. So you got mild cases of autism.
I have heard that. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Or you got severe cases of autism, but then you also got everything in between. Okay. So the saying goes, if you've met one person with autism, you've met one person with autism, because you're not going to find another MAV.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Some of them might be verbal. You know what I mean? Some of them might be intellectually, like, you know, even though they're a teenager, might have, you know, the
social awkwardness, right?
Yeah, or the intellect of a 4-year-old. You see what I'm saying? So there's different combinations.
Different spectrum.
Yeah. So it's a spectrum to think about. Yeah.
Nah, and then that's why I'm like, to be honest with you, like, a lot of people don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just because they don't get affected by it directly.
We'll show them when we're done, baby. Okay. The picture and the hat.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I just naturally did it. My bad.
Some do the sock check. He does the
hat
hat
check.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yes.
He does
let's read some of these comments.
Hold on, puppy.
Hey, Owens, what's up, bro? Southside checking in. What's up, Antoine? Nice chairs. Oh, yeah. Appreciate you, cuz. Donation from Antoine. Laugh out loud. Yes, nice chairs. They spinning like them wheels. Yes, sir, baby. do the mic. Yeah, we're gonna fix the mic. Yes, sir. 30 minutes in. Hey, appreciate y'all joining us. Once again, we're here with David and his son,
Maverick. Yeah.
Mav, Team Mav. Y'all go follow that. Give the social medias one more time.
One more time. The social media is semper.fi.familia. Got Team Mav 13, Operation Be a Blessing all together, and Chicano Boulevard.
Cool. So now let's go back to Chicano Boulevard a little bit. So how'd that go about? What is Chicano Boulevard?
So Chicano Boulevard, and I stress this every time people ask because it needs to be out there. You got to be able to. I think people should know what we're about.
Me, what I mean? Honestly, how I saw it, just outside looking in, I just saw them throw a few events, and then I showed up to a few events, and a few events were crunk, and that's all I knew from the outside. So I want to know more. When did it start, and what's it about, for sure?
Yeah, so it's been just over a year. It's founded by Isaac Rodriguez.
Okay. So
Isaac is a Houston native as well, and that guy. I don't think a lot of people know. They might just see him spinning and think he's just the DJ.
Oh, he's the DJ?
Yeah, he's one of the DJs.
Okay.
So it's Isaac and Rob. So Rob goes by Feed Me Funk on Instagram.
Follow him.
So those are the guys providing
the
jams at the parties and the events that we're having. You know what I mean? But Isaac is the founder. This is his vision.
Okay.
That he brought together.
But I see it's like a group. How many of?
There's 6 total.
6 total.
Yeah, okay. 6 total of us. And that guy, he's like a historian. You know what I mean? When we're talking about some of his works have been in the Library of Congress.
Damn.
They've been at University of Houston. He knows a lot about Houston Chicano music, like from the beginning. You know what I mean? And we're talking about the old school music. We're talking about the beginning of Tejano. You know what I'm saying? When it grew into something bigger.
So he's been a DJ since back then?
I think he has, but I mean, he's knowledgeable about all that stuff.
He just loved it.
Yeah.
So he's just been consuming it.
Right. He's been consuming it, and he's been able to interview some of these people. You know what I mean? From back, and then some of them, they're getting older. We're starting to lose them. You know what I mean? But he's had that opportunity to interview them and soak up that knowledge and get that information there. And I think that's why he's so invested in trying to keep it alive.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's tight. I don't know. I had a random thought. Did you ever watch that show, Johnny Canales?
Yeah. There you go. Okay. Yeah.
Johnny Canales. Yeah, that's just so random. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. So they threw events and stuff, and so I just attended because sometimes y'all ask for lowriders. That's the only reason I went. I'm gonna be honest with you. And they be jamming. Y'all go to the Rabbits Got the Gun and a few other places, right?
Right.
So what is this something that y'all got coming up?
So, but let me go back to a little bit more about the mission of Chicano Boulevard.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Because it's more than the party. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of parties out there, and that's what the people are seeing, and that's cool because that's what's gonna draw you in. You see what I'm saying? Just like you said.
That's all I know right now.
Yeah, that's all you know.
I'm intrigued, honestly.
Right. Yeah. So the mission of Chicano Boulevard is celebration and preservation of Chicano culture.
Okay, that's tight.
So we're gonna celebrate it, and we're gonna try to preserve it as best we can. And I want people to think about the mission before you start looking at the individuals. You know what I mean? Because some people, you know how they might oh well, that dude this dude that don't worry about that. As long as we're working towards celebrating and preserving the culture, then that should be all that matters. The bigger picture, right? So I'll say that too, but that's the main thing: celebration and preservation of the culture. And we want to provide a safe space for not just Chicanos, the community, anybody to come out and partake in an event or a party, and you get to see the lowriders, the bikes, the people. They might show up in that style of dress.
Yeah, for sure. This event ain't to alienate nobody. You go out there and it's everybody, black, everybody's out there in these events. And I'm not a Chicano, but I have fun at their events, you know. And I like looking at history, and I'm side by side. People I have a lowrider. People think I'm a Chicano, you know.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
But I want to learn more about it, what it truly is. So that's kind of tight. So y'all threw parties. What else have y'all done? Or
yeah, we've done. We've gone to schools. We've talked to art students. Because
that's tight.
We've got 6 members, but each of us comes with our own little skill set. You know what I mean? Okay. Our own experience, our own backgrounds that we can kind of bring or add to the pot to spread to our community. Yes. So Isaac being a historian, being a DJ, knowing the knowledge about Houston and Houston Chicano music. Rob's from East LA.
Oh shit!
You see what I'm saying? So he brings that to the crew. He's got that
So
knowledge.
is that like the motherland?
You could say that, right? Especially for the lowriders.
Yeah.
You know what I
And the
mean?
Chicano
and the
shit comes
Chicano
from
stuff
over
too.
there,
It's
yeah.
heavy, right?
The style, everything.
right.
Yeah.
But so to have somebody like Rob, who's from East LA, be in Chicano Boulevard and see how, you know, how heavy the culture is in Houston.
But with the little, I know
yeah.
Houston has a little remix. It ain't
Right,
exactly
right.
like the
Yeah.
Cali
No, it's not.
Chicanos. Yeah.
But that's a good point. The reason why it's not, why do you think it's not as, it's not like it is in Cali? Why?
I mean, there's too much. Houston is gumbo pot, bro.
Right, it's a gumbo pot.
We got too much.
But
everywhere.
I think this is a personal
Go
opinion.
ahead,
I don't
yeah,
want
yeah.
nobody to, you know what I mean? Because I'm a fan of Houston hip hop.
For sure.
Everybody, I think everybody is, right?
Yeah. Not everybody, but okay.
But
Yeah.
a lot of people, right? A lot of people in the scene at least know about
For
it.
sure,
Certain
yes.
songs come on, you may not rock with
Everybody.
it, but you're gonna start,
Yeah,
die
for sure.
about it in your head. And I think during that time, it was a pivotal moment for the city and for everybody. You know, us coming up, that music was playing. For the Chicanos, we might have had 1 foot in the Chicano world and 1 foot in the street, whatever
For
the
sure.
street was doing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So being Houston hip hop, being screw music or whatever, right?
So it's just a little different.
So
for
it
sure.
kind of maybe, but then we start focus on that. We kind of lost sight of the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just like Tejano music was heavy in the city back in the day. El Dorado Ranch, Hollow Blues,
for
all
sure.
that stuff.
And they
right?
had a radio station, everything.
106.5,
Yeah.
Kakukuka.
That was a big station.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. I remember the stickers was cold. If I
Yeah,
could
yeah.
find one of those bumper stickers, it'd be
Yeah.
tight. Put it on an old school car, like an old school step side Chevy.
Mhm.
Anyways, go ahead. My bad.
No, what were we talking about?
Just Chicano Boulevard as a whole and the movement, and then so what's the next thing? Now that you touched upon what y'all do a little bit.
So the next thing is
next event.
The next event, actually, we're gonna be with Jason Joshua. He's coming in. Yeah, he's an artist, Latin soul music, I guess you could say.
Okay.
He's got this song, La Vida Es Fría. It's pretty popular, like on Instagram. But it's gonna be at the Continental Club.
Oh, he's gonna be performing.
Yeah, he's gonna be performing. Yeah.
What day?
It's Saturday.
This Saturday?
Yeah, this Saturday, July 1st. This Saturday, July 1st, and actually we're gonna give away 2 tickets while we're on your show right here. So,
yeah, hey, if y'all in Houston area, you want to give away?
Yeah. So
so right now he's gonna give away 2 tickets. How we gonna do it?
So the way we're gonna do it, we need you to go to Chicano Boulevard page on Instagram. There's a flyer, a Jason Joshua flyer. It looks brown, has like a brown tint to it. Just put that on your story, tag Chicano Boulevard, and the first person to do that, Ice is gonna hit me up and let me know who the winner is.
That's easy, bro. So if y'all in Houston, y'all ain't got nothing doing Saturday night, right?
Saturday night, yep.
Go to Chicano Boulevard on Instagram, look for the flyer, and then
look for the flyer, share it on your story, and tag Chicano Boulevard. And it's for 2 free tickets to Jason Joshua at the Continental Club. Doors open at 8 p.m. and I think he goes on maybe around 10:30. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Whip, what's going down, baby?
Last time you had that bottle in here, man.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm doing this shit sober, baby. First time. I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was gonna tell you, but
I wasn't no trip. Yeah,
I
was actually gonna bring one, but I was like, nah, he had one last time, so I won't.
Oh man, we would have. Hey, I was like,
Yeah.
damn. I was telling my girl, I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it sober. But we doing it. Hey, we're gonna have to have a part 2 already. I already know.
Okay,
We're 38 minutes in, and
yeah,
we're going through his history pretty quick. I know we could deep dive, but man, this guy looks like he does a lot, and he does do a lot. So today, this episode, we could just touch up on a little bit of everything, and if you welcome to come back,
yeah,
we'll have the bottle ready, baby.
All right, yeah, I'm with it. Man.
But
so yeah, the Jason Joshua concert, that's what's coming up. And for those that don't know, we've got a Chicano lager that
Chicano lager. Oh, a beer.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So
it's gonna say Chicano Boulevard.
It's gonna say our Sundays at Rabbits.
Yeah.
It's called Funky Solistic Sunday.
Oh, that's where I've been too.
Yeah, that's what you've been to,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So the beer is called Funky Solistic.
Oh, okay.
But it's a Chicano lager.
What's a lager? I don't know what a lager is.
Lager like a Modelo or like a Dos Equis or something like that.
Oh, so it's gonna taste like a Mexican beer.
Exactly. But,
I might like that shit.
Yeah.
When is it gonna release?
So we already released it, like a soft release so it was a collaboration with Bad Astronaut.
Oh, I love that. We were at Bad Astronaut not too long ago. Okay, go ahead.
For the Caddies or something, the Cadillacs show. Yeah, I think that's what it was. But but they actually, it's not on tap right now, but it's coming back. But when we come back the next time, we're gonna do a beer release party at Bad
Hell
Astronaut.
yeah, that'd be tight.
And we're gonna have them in cans so that people can have them.
That's dope.
Yeah,
So
man.
y'all already got like designs going and shit?
Already got the design. We're excited to let the people know it's gonna tie in Bad Astronaut, but then Chicano too. You know what I mean?
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. See, I'm not the most biggest beer drinker, but just the collaboration of being able to do your own beer, I think that shit's exciting to me. You know
And
what I'm saying?
it's the first Chicano lager in Texas. You know what I mean? And I'll say, I know there's a certain beer that's number one now. Do you know which one it is?
Modelo Food?
Yeah. They surpassed Bud Light.
Yeah, because of the
Well,
controversy,
probably.
right? Yeah.
And that's cool and everything, but I don't know anybody at Modelo. You guys,
They're owned by a German company, I think. They're not even owned by Mexican people.
right? But Chicano lager, this is Texas beer brewed by people that are here in Houston.
Damn,
And
that's tight.
Chicano Boulevard is Houston based too, so why not support
And see,
Chicano lager?
and it's beautiful because it always ties into all the events.
Right. Yeah.
So it could keep going.
Exactly. Yeah.
Be in stores, yada yada.
Yeah.
Yada.
And I'm not saying it because it's Chicano Boulevard beer, but go test it for yourself. But it's good.
If it's a
good
Mexican beer, I'll definitely taste it. I don't know about all that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
21 people in the building. Appreciate y'all joining us this Wednesday.
Want some water?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anyways, I'm gonna plug my event real quick. July 9th, here at the shop, 9514 Telephone Road. We got a block party going down. The homie Milo gonna bring all his homies. M's Up Music's performing. And we're gonna have a hop. I forgot about that. I'm hopping.
Mm-hmm.
I've never hopped before. Well, I'm lying. I hopped one time. We're gonna do a retro video to the other time I actually hopped at a show before. And I'm not a hopper, y'all. But anyways, July 9th, we want y'all to join us. Block party action. You know what I'm saying? Pull up on us for sure. So let's go back a little bit to the car situation. He said he's not a car guy about 2-3 times.
Right.
But yeah, he owns 2 cars. So now question. What's the next one? Or what's I like to ask this.
Yeah.
I know those might be your ultimate cars, and that's fine.
No.
But if I were to just give you a blank check right now, what is it? What type of car? No matter what it is, it's a blank check. What you doing? I want to know.
If you give me a blank check, then yeah, I would go seek like a 59 Vert Impala. You know what I mean?
Oh, the mothership!
But now like this whole car thing, I got the 50s, I got the 60s. Now I want a 70s. So I
love it.
I want a 72 Riviera, the
Damn,
Botel.
the Botel, yes.
Yeah.
Actually, that's more harder than the Impala. Nah, the Impala will always be worth more than the Rivi.
Right.
But I love those Botels because how many you see?
Exactly.
Like 1 or 2.
Right.
And that's like rare. Man, them Botel Rivis are cold.
Yeah.
Super cold. As a matter of fact, them dudes, the brothers, what's their name? They have all them cold trucks. Tip of my tongue, they're building one. Sick. Holly Boys, the Holly Boys, they building one. It's sick.
Yeah,
there ain't too many, but that's tight. That's tight. Oh yeah. So do you have airbags or hydraulics in any of your cars?
I got. I know where this is going.
No, I'm just
I'm just asking. Hey, how you said it and everything. Yeah, I knew where it was going. But the Galaxy has bags. The Merc is just a static drop.
Oh man, that's tight. The Merc is low as hell.
Yeah, and
you be scraping everywhere now.
Yeah, everywhere.
Hey, but you gotta ride low. The stance is number one. Yeah. Will you ever bag the Merc or not?
I thought about it. I want to do the front. I want to lay frame on it when you know what I'm saying. Like, I think it'll look.
It would, for sure it would. Now, I wasn't gonna ask the hydraulic. That wasn't. I was just saying, like, since you ain't a car guy, even the airbags are issues sometimes. I don't care who installs them or how good of. I don't know what setup you got, but have you had any issues with them?
No, not yet.
Not to this point?
No, not yet, thankfully. But I mean, when that time comes, I guess that's part of the game.
Part of the game. I'm glad. Yes.
It's part of the game.
Have you broke down or anything in one of the old schools?
Oh, yeah.
So tell us one of the bad memories. Because a good memory is a good memory. It's real easy. What's the bad memory?
I was right there by Milby, I think it was.
Okay.
I thought it ran out of gas. I don't know what the hell was
Which one you were in?
I was in the damn Galaxy.
Okay.
Right there at the light. And
it just died.
And then everybody's like, cool, there's a dead car right there. Let's honk at him.
Okay.
Let's not help him move it up or nothing. Let's just honk at him. So, I'm trying to figure out.
But was it no power or like it was cranking or nothing? No power?
Nah, yeah, it was cranking. No, it was cranking and then it wasn't cranking. And then, so it was like, I don't know what the hell, what was going on with it. But I think I ended up flooding it. You know what I mean? So you got to wait. Yeah. So just.
And you weren't like at that point where you're like, man, forget this car.
Oh yeah, every time that happens, you know what I mean? Like,
You're like, I'm
yeah,
gonna sell this
yeah,
off.
this has got to go. You know what I mean? Ribby, I'm gonna start looking for some ribbies, but yeah, that was one of the times. I mean, I actually backed into a wall in the Merc.
Damn, bad. It messed it up bad.
Oh yeah, fucked the whole bumper up.
Damn.
But luckily I was able to, because I don't know I had been drinking too. We're at a party. I say it was a Chicano Boulevard Valentine's party.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Luckily I was able to find that same bumper chromed out, ready to go on eBay.
Wow,
Yeah,
Merc
yeah.
shit ain't easy to find.
No, yeah. So I jumped right on it. It came through. It was perfect.
Oh, you just swapped it. That was
Yeah,
it.
that was it.
Damn.
I got
that's
lucky
tight.
on that. Yeah,
Adam's still rolling. We in here, baby. Yes, sir. Appreciate you joining us.
Yeah.
We in the building. 45 minutes in. Hey, we about to hit that hour mark. I like to hit the hour mark. We'll keep it going as long as homie wants to keep it going.
Yeah.
But for sure. Now, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I seen you at a couple clothing stuff and everything. We talk about shoes and everything, and then I see you, man. Been swagged up, boy.
Right,
I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Is
Yeah.
that something you like, or you something you put into? Or is it maybe
When it comes to him,
both of y'all? Really, I see y'all both in
Right.
kicks and shit. I
Yeah.
been noticing.
right? No, well, the main thing for him, like, you know, with him being autistic and special needs and all that, I wanted to make sure that, you know, I already know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody somewhere at some point is gonna pick on him.
Oh,
You know
for
what
sure.
I mean? Try to, you know what I mean? But it's kind of hard to pick on. It's harder to pick on the kid that's already fly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Like, if you're not, you know what I mean? Because if you're gonna try to come at him sideways, it ain't gonna be on a fit or the shoes or nothing like that. So, you know.
Hey, that's a good way to put it for sure.
Right,
I like that.
Yeah. So that's why I have him kind of at the forefront, because I kind of want him to be, you know, not the poster child, but be at the forefront and represent for the autistic community, and also let it be known, like, you know, they can still be cool, they can still be fly.
For
They can,
sure,
you know,
yeah.
you know, I try to stay active in the community. I try to go to everybody's events and show love. And
Oh, he be
support.
everywhere for sure.
But I also try to have him out with me as much as possible, because I think it's important. It's important for him to be out there mixing it up with the community, but it's also important, like, if I meet you or one of the homies or whatever like that, and y'all see Mav, I don't want y'all to not say nothing because y'all don't know how to interact with him.
No, actually, he was passing out flyers.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he passed me out a flyer and everything, so he was out there working.
Yeah, so I put him out there so that he's doing that instead of just keeping them in a bubble. And I think there's a lot of families out there that have autistic children that do that because they don't know how they're going to get treated.
You know, that is actually absolute truth for sure. Not even just with autistic people, just any condition.
And with the show, a lot of kids, a lot of autistic and special need kids ended up showing up to that car show at Bombshells.
Yeah.
And they came up to me, and I didn't know who they were. And they came up to me and like, man, thank you for having this event. We had a great time. We don't get out with our kids. Because it's hard, but we felt like this was going to be a good environment for us, and it was. We had a great time, and we're looking forward to the next one. So that was kind of like an eye opener, like it needs to happen. But I want to also shout out everybody that came, like you that came, and everybody else, because it wasn't just.
Oh, it was packed.
Yeah,
it was packed.
But it takes people, you know, coming out. You got to bring the rides. You know, the kids are going to enjoy it. We all had a good time. Yeah, it was for autism. And maybe you got to see somebody, chop it up with somebody. Maybe you got a little bit of information, you know what I mean? About maybe you got a little bit, you know what I mean? But that's it. I'm not trying to have lecture you on autism, but just to give you a little.
Yeah, some people went out there just for the rides. That's fine, right?
That's cool too, right?
Fine.
Yeah.
But people that the information is there, you put it out there if you want to. Y'all had a few booths, right?
Yeah.
The autism thing. Yeah.
We had actually some. A lot of people don't know there's two very successful businesses in Houston right now that are ran by young autistic adults.
For real?
Yeah.
So see, it's not. There's what business is it?
So JoJo's Raceway on Instagram. He has like bounce houses. He has inflatable racetracks. So his mom created
inflatable racetracks. What?
Yeah, bro. We had a Mario Kart one at Maverick's birthday
party.
Damn,
I'm gonna have to get that for me.
Yeah, so they get yeah, man, it's a good time. But he goes out there, he rolls out the inflatables, he's plugging stuff up, he's in the mix. But it was the business that was started, by his mom for him though. But he's out there
doing it.
Yeah,
wow,
so I'm a big advocate for inclusion too, like just including him. He goes on the rides with me, he goes to the events with me, he's passing out flyers, you know what I mean? I'm not just slapping his face on a flyer. He's actually out in the street throwing out the flyers and meeting and greeting.
So people. Can you tell, does he enjoy the cars?
Sometimes he does. Yeah, he'll tell you those cars are his. Mine are
those are his
Yeah,
cars. So he does,
Right,
for sure.
But we get to go cruise, and then certain songs that I play while we're cruising, he'll tell me that he wants them on his iPad, so I send it to him, and then
that's
he
tight.
kind of makes that connection. Like that song was when I was cruising with Dad, type of deal.
Damn, making memories. And see, so he was trying to show me songs, so he really likes music.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, let's go talk about your music. So are you a hip hop head or what?
Well, yeah, everything, man.
Everything.
Hip-hop, yeah,
so,
everything.
Okay,
but
in the ride, y'all just talking about in the ride, 3 jams coming out the ride. It ain't gotta be your favorite, just 3 jams to suggest to the people.
In the ride?
In the ride.
It depends.
For sure.
It depends which ride. You know what I mean? When I'm in the
I always say that shit.
When I'm in the Galaxy, I'll throw on some Mac 10. You know what I mean?
Mac 10, all right.
Yeah, some Mac 10, but it depends on how I'm feeling too. Like if I'm going or coming. You know what I mean?
Hey, for sure. But it's important. Music is very important.
Yeah, music is very important.
Okay,
so
Mac
like,
10. So you like Mac 10? What else?
So Mac 10. I mean, I'll throw some oldies on there too. I mean, like sometimes, I like Archie Bell and the Drells. I'll play some oldies like that, or I'll play. What else?
So we got Mac 10 bumping. We got some oldies bumping. What else?
Suavecito, Marlon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little bit all over. That's tight. All over the place. That's tight.
Yeah, all over the place.
No, that's good. Yeah, for sure. It was a good show. Okay, Tom, let's go back to the show. Is there one? Are you gonna do it next year? Or
I want to do it next year, but I don't want to have to wait a year every time. So I was thinking about doing it twice a year. You know what I mean? Okay. One in April, obviously for autism awareness, and then again.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I gotta go with that month. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because it's really about awareness, but it's also about acceptance, and it's also about inclusion. So, and then also, I don't want to be one of those where like we only talk about it in April. It's a daily thing for me. It's
you live it every day,
right?
Sure.
I live it every day, but so do other parents. You know what I mean? But the more he's out and the more we're talking about it, the more people start thinking, "What is this autism?" And that's what I want to spark the interest. If you're down to talk about it, cool. I'm not going to try to preach to you about autism, but if you're interested, then cool. Or just by the homie being here and you seeing Maverick, like, oh, I know this one kid, he's autistic. And then there you go. Now we just started the conversation right there.
I knew zero about autism.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna lie. I went to the event and I'm like, I liked it so much. I went and got the box. Like I don't never go twice to somewhere. Yeah. But I got there late and I'm like, damn, I gotta go get the box. So we went and got the box. So
I don't know when you came in. Do you remember like who was at the registration booth?
It was already shut down.
It was already shut down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because that was the other guy. His name is George, but he goes by Peanut. And his business. Peanut, yeah. Shout out to Peanut. He's got a business called Stay Fresh with Peanut.
Stay Fresh. What
so they sell like it's kind of like a wholesaler for freshies, which are like air fresheners.
Oh, okay.
But it's real big in the arts and crafts world, and they ship nationally, and they're successful business. And he's in the mix, man. He's mixing product up. He's packaging it. He's taking it to the post office. He's shipping it out. He does his little signature on the box or the card, puts it in,
tight.
And he's sending it out. But he's in the mix, man. And he's a young adult, and you help him too.
Yeah, hell yeah, grinding.
I know, Poppy.
So, what do you have a place in mind yet, or are you trying to get a place?
I don't have a place in mind yet, but it's this. I gotta cater to the car community too. You know what I mean? I already know what that involves. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that they're taken care of because having them out is the attraction. You see what I'm saying? And then
they might bring 100 people, and maybe 20 of them will come get the info.
Right. Yeah. It's always something. But like even at that show, man, people were just driving by, seeing the cars, and because they pulled out, and they pulled up, and they're like, "What's going on here?" And then boom, I have a quick conversation, and they're like, "Really, autism?" And then man, we have a nephew or so and so, and then here I am talking about that, and that's cool though. Then they get to walk around, and so we actually had like maybe 4 vendors that had their autistic child present working the booth. You know,
that's it. Yeah. Yes, I like.
So they're in the mix. So that ties in with so that's what I mean by inclusion. You know what I mean? Do they stay home or do you bring them out and then hey, they start a merch company or a inflatable company or whatever it is?
Yeah, I didn't even know that they were part of the booth and the businesses.
Yeah.
To me, I'm always trying to make $1. So I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah, the jump house that was out there was provided by JoJo's Raceway. You know what I'm saying? So they provided that. So I'm trying to let it be known, like, there's some young adults out there that are living with autism that can still, give back.
It's that spectrum you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, they're still on the spectrum, but they can still be
function.
Yeah, don't write them off. Basically,
productive member of society.
Exactly.
For sure.
Watch your step now.
Hey, and that's his own merch too. Damn,
Oh
that's
yeah,
nice.
that's his little his donkey.
That's nice. I like
Yeah.
that.
So I don't. You know who Donkey Boy is? He's
Yeah,
an artist.
the artist, yeah.
he's an artist. He's the one that designed that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah. He gotta get it.
Oh, damn. This is what I'm talking about. He has this on his shirt. That shit is sick. My bad for cursing, y'all.
Here, give him one over there. Go give him one, baby. Go take it to him. Here, he have two. Give him one. Okay, well, give him one. I already gave him one.
I already got mine.
You can take
Oh,
it.
and we got a pin. Damn, this is clean right here. I got too many gifts. Dog. I feel bad, dog. I ain't even had the bottle.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
know.
he wanted the bottle. Damn.
What is that? He wears it like, oh, he wants you to flip it. Yeah.
There we go.
That's
Yes,
it,
sir. We 55 minutes in, so the camera's gonna die here anytime. We're gonna just in case it dies. We're gonna run until it dies. Is that cool? You good?
Yeah, let's run it. Yeah.
So, but it will die here in about 10, usually 10 more minutes.
Okay.
But anyway, what it look like? Yeah, but that's when all of a sudden it goes to the red. Yeah. Well, anyways, even in case it dies, any we ain't ending the show, but just anything you want to get in that we haven't touched up on?
No, not really, man.
Touch up on this. So you're no longer with the company?
No, no longer with the company, but it's a dope product. These are some of my personals that I had. So I like to give.
That's tight.
I like
That's
to give.
tight.
I like to give the gift.
I got one from you because you was over there for a few play, right? In the little office.
Yeah.
I had bought when they first came out when they only had the black. I got a black one from
Oh, okay.
a black
The pager? Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Long time ago.
Yeah, that was a while because I was doing that first before. So Trey gave me the green light to go.
Can I
ahead
give
and
you
do
a
it.
question, a hot seat question? You don't have to answer it.
Oh shit, go for it.
It's about Trey.
Nah.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, go ahead. I mean, you can ask it, but I mean,
No, you don't have to answer it.
Yeah, I
No,
got
no,
you.
no.
I asked the question.
Then I already know he ain't gonna answer. It's all right, y'all. It's all right. It's all right. We're gonna ask it off camera. I'm gonna be real with it. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of funny, dog. Trey. Okay, damn. I hate to bring this up too. I was gonna bring up the other person I hate bringing up that everybody brings up. But it's kind of funny, dog. Like, I think you can answer this.
Okay.
Do we have to pick sides? Just like not just with this beef or not just with other people's beef. Like, I don't like beef, but I'm just saying the music. I love Trey music and I love Zero music.
Yeah.
Like forever. But if I have to pick, I'm gonna pick Zero.
Yeah.
Period. Like,
that's personal preference.
just the songs. But
Yeah.
I jam Trey just as much as Zero. But
yeah, you still got a preference.
But
of
now,
yeah.
just because of social media and all this,
Yeah.
now we're aware of stuff. Like before, it was just artists. You didn't know their life or nothing. Unfortunately, now we know it.
Right.
Now we know their, whatever they get into, that's their business. But I'm just saying that affects our reasoning, unfortunately. So now I'm like, at least me, it's like, can I jam Trey? I ask that to myself.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know. I really don't know the true story till they hear. Only they know the true story. But I'm just saying, like, now I'm like, do we have to choose? Do you think we have to choose or just?
I don't think you have to choose, but I mean, like I said, man, it's a personal preference. I don't think you got to choose, but it's really whatever personal stuff goes on, good or bad, or whatever, right or wrong, or whatever it is, that shouldn't like influence, like
you jamming it. Okay, so question.
That's my
okay. We can name the list. It goes with that. Whether they did something bad, their image, bad, good, indifferent, whatever. So that doesn't affect you. Some people it affects. Like you will still jam a certain song regardless if the person is a bad person or not, or no. I'm gonna be because
I'll say
R.
yeah.
Kelly has too many hits, dog. But I can't look at Space Jam the same again anymore because I have kids now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Got you, right.
So I can't jam.
Right.
I Believe I Can Fly ain't not the same no more. But before it was like you felt something.
Right.
But now that I know and I'm older and I got kids, I can't even listen to it. That's me.
But see, that's you. But you can't listen to any of his songs or that particular.
No, they come on and everything, and of course they're gonna come on. But it's like I can't jam it no more. Like I used to have an R. Kelly playlist. I can't.
You can't get ready the same, is what you're saying.
I can't put that shit. Yeah, exactly.
Can't get ready the same. Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying? I don't play it no more.
Right. I got. Yeah. That was a personal.
Me. That's
choice.
just me. Yeah.
Right. But I think I mean, man, and I saw something about it too. It's like let's not take away from And
The
it was about R.
artistry?
Kelly. Let's not
Yeah.
take away from the hits that were made.
No, they were hits. You
No,
can't deny.
yeah,
but-
let's not take away. But I mean, but anybody can say, yeah, no, I'm not gonna fuck with it no more because I don't like what went down and I don't want to be involved in that. And you have that choice.
you have the right. Yeah.
You have the right and choice. You can make that choice, but hold on, Poppy, don't touch that, Daddy. It's gonna be hot. But that's a personal choice, like for me. But there's so many, man. If we want to start doing research on some of these artists, we're gonna
Oh,
find,
all of them go skeletons
we're gonna,
in the closet.
yeah,
for sure.
we're gonna find something, right? And it's like it's all personal, like. But also on the flip side, don't judge somebody for listening to the music.
Okay, if someone pulls us banging SPM,
Yeah, I knew that's it. Yeah, but that's the thing. Some people may have opinions behind closed doors, but at a party when it comes on, they're this. But when they're sitting down, they're like, "Oh, I can't stand." I was like, "Well, hold up! I just saw you bobbing your head the other day. How come you didn't get up and go talk to the DJ and be like,
well, nah, but I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna tell people to turn it off.
Right, yeah."
That's your preference too, right? Like
Exactly.
if you jamming it, keep jamming it, baby.
Right, exactly. That's how I feel about it. But I mean,
just don't. You just say don't judge people for jamming what they jam. Right?
yeah, just jam with their jam because I mean,
I judge like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but and that's cool. But it's kind of crazy when you think about it. It's like I have my personal opinion about that artist and those songs. Don't listen to it.
Yeah, nah, hell.
You see what I'm saying? Like
people are like that.
Right?
Though.
Yeah,
You're right.
Like I don't feel like he should be listening. Can you believe Los was listening to such and such? I'm like, why are we talking about what this man's listening to?
But see, to me, it's always important with the car. You gotta have the right jam.
No,
so
yeah.
I listen. That my dumb ass be. What's he jamming to? He ain't pull up right. No, that's just me,
yeah.
though.
Oh, right, yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, so
those are things you look out for,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So now I gotta make sure.
nah, I'm not messing with you,
Yeah.
dog. I'm a very judgmental person, dog. Y'all don't take it personal.
I'm like, hey, my radio went out before I pulled up. That's why you don't hear nothing when I came
Yeah.
up. Look, I'm like,
Nah,
the
shit,
battery
sometimes my
died.
shit don't work either. I'll be off the phone. Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
All right, we got an hour in. I love it. Hey, I got to know a little bit about you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I thought you did a lot. Now I found out you do a lot more, like double that. Where do you find the energy, bro? Honestly.
I don't know. But I feel like I gotta constantly be moving like this, so it doesn't really.
Is that just you? You always
right? I just feel like I gotta constantly be moving, gotta do something, let my mind go. You know, he keeps me busy, but then I know that there's a lot of people out here that are doing.
A lot of people would just do that and be like, "That's a lot."
No, right?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And you're out here doing.
But it also ties in with the Chicano Boulevard thing now. Going back to what I was talking about with like Cesar Chavez in the late 60s and early 70s with the Chicano movement. Well, though, you know, how many people are talking about them? Not too many. So now who's at the forefront of repping for the culture or for the brown people, even Mexicans, you know, here in Houston? Well, you may not agree with it, but you're kind of like one of the role models. You're somebody that's in the forefront. You got people watching this, they're gonna look up and be like, damn, I want to do what he's doing.
Yeah.
They're looking up to you, or they see you hop. Man, I want to get down like how he gets down. I like the ride he pulls up in, or I like his playlist. Mine looks like crap because when I put up, he didn't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want him to send me his playlist. But little things like that. But like what I'm doing, I'm not saying I'm on a Cesar Chavez or a community activist level, but I'm just saying like staying active in the community, giving back where I can, doing the best I can with my son, supporting people, whether it's their businesses, their events, or whatever, taking the cars out because I know they're an attraction. All those things tie into like me just fulfilling a purpose and kind of leave a name, you know what I mean, and do what I can for the city, and then specifically help the brown communities.
Wow, that was real put together. I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty good. And so
He's like,
I ain't even got nothing to say. That was real good, honestly. Well, hell yeah. Hey, let's go ahead and end it. We got an hour in. Hey, I appreciate you coming through for sure, dog. Hey, you ain't even have to bring none of this.
No, it's all love,
all
man,
the goodies,
sure.
dog. Next time I will have the bottle
Okay.
for sure, dog.
Yeah. Part 2.
I don't know why I thought I would have to do sober. I was telling my girl, I was like, hey, man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this shit sober.
See, judging people on their music taste, and I'm over here judging you on no bottle. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm like, damn.
Damn.
I gotta get to the liquor store now.
Damn, that sucks, dog. It would have been real good. But hey, appreciate y'all watching. One more time, social media before we get out of here.
Social media, semper.fi.familia. We got my son Maverick. He's got his own page, Team MAV 13. He's also got a song out on Instagram.
Oh, we didn't touch upon. No.
Yeah,
Hold on. Before we end it, we still got video action. Let's deep dive into the song because right now I ain't gonna lie. I'm just like very into the music thing.
Yeah.
So that song is pretty good. Go check it out first. Go to Instagram,
Apple Music,
Oh, it's everywhere you
Spotify.
go.
Yeah, it's up there. Team MAV. You type in Team MAV, type in Never Give Up, and then you'll find it. We also did a slowed and chopped version by DJ Red.
Well, that's the one I heard. It was hard. I ain't gonna lie, yes.
So we had to do that for June 20th. Oh, it's right
There
there.
it goes. Yes, sir.
Yeah. But that's been in the works for a long time. I reached
So
out.
what sparked you? You're like, man, I want to make a song, or someone's
Man,
like, how was it, or what?
I think one of my homies just was posting that he made beats.
Okay.
And then I was like, all right, cool. And then I was just, there was this guy, he goes by Travis Littlebag. He's a rapper. He's from Louisiana.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Travis. He's a rapper.
Yeah.
Travis Littlebag.
Right,
right?
yeah, Littlebag. I think, and so I just had it in my mind, and then his story. I was like, okay, well, let me reach out to them and say, hey, man, I want to put a song together. I want it to be motivational and inspirational, and I want it to be about like never giving up. You know what I mean? Because Maverick has never given up.
Damn. So you were the producer, basically, of
Pretty
this, right?
Well, yeah. Well, I had the vision. You know what I mean?
That's the producer. Yeah. No, you ain't make
awesome.
the beat,
right?
But you're the producer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Poppy. Tonight on TV, we're gonna watch it. Okay, yeah, we'll watch it. He's saying we're gonna watch that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
basically, you producing this. Basically, you got a beat, you got a few rappers, and then
yeah. So then we just started. I started reaching. So my original idea was to kind of have like a long track with multiple artists on it, right? But that was my initial thought, thinking like I'm just gonna reach out to the homies, see what they come up with, and then I actually talked to someone. He was like, hey man, the attention span of people right now when it comes to music is short. So don't try to do this long song right now. You can do it later, but don't do it right now. So I said, okay, cool. So that's why I picked the two verses. Shout out to Doughman, Dyna Records, and Shine God Tay. Those are the two artists on the song that you're gonna hear right now. And then I got
Doughman and the Houston dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's good. Yeah.
No, he's hard, man. Yeah, he's
Doughman and who?
Doughman and Shine God Tay.
Shine God Tay. Okay.
Yeah, Shine God Tay.
But the song is damn good, honestly. Well, at least the Screw the Chop version.
Yeah. So
okay, so y'all, you got. So I want to go into it because it's kind of crazy. With the homie Milo, shout out Milo. I've been kind of like seeing a little bit, so it's kind of like intrigued me.
Yeah.
So just on Instagram, you hit these, and they sent you back the final version, or how? Like,
yeah. So no, it was a whole man. There's a lot.
Talk about the process.
A whole lot of process, man. Getting the verses from the people, getting the beat, sending it out, talking to them. Because I'm more like.
And this is your first song you ever tried to put together?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So just sending it out. They were like, yeah, I'm with it. And then we just did some stuff. And then DJ Callie Royce, she helped. She was instrumental too. She got Legendary did it, and D Savannah who did the hook. So Legendary did it. Started adding some vocals, and then worked with the lady that did the hook. And then he put it together, sent it back to me. I was like, okay,
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Let's start piecing it together. And then I just held on to it for a little bit.
Okay, so this been how long in the making?
Man, over a year. Over like a year and a half I've had it.
Year and a half? Oh, it was done a year ago.
Yeah, it's been done. It just, I didn't know how to roll it out. I didn't know how to roll it out. And then his birthday was coming up. He was going to be 10. Okay, chill with that, baby. He was going to turn 10. So I was like, let me do it now. So I started putting it out there. And that was it, man.
That's pretty cool. I ain't going to lie.
And then with the June 27th thing, I was like, hey, man. So the same homie, Alec, goes by Crux. He knows DJ Red from Screwed Up Records and Tapes. And I said, man, shoot him this and let me know if he'll slow and chop it up for me. And he was like, yeah. And then he sent it back. I was like, oh man.
Damn,
you know what I mean? Because it's kind of like, it was cool to me to have a song that was for my son, but then also have a slowed and chopped version of it too. You know what I mean? Because I resonate with that.
Do you have a video for it or no?
Not yet.
Are they in the plan?
That's the plan, to do a visual. Yeah.
It got to. Everybody's like the attention span ain't much. Everybody wants visual, no?
Right. Yeah.
For sure.
So
I think you should.
With that. Yeah, no, that's the plan with that, man. And then just tap in with other artists, see if they want to do some more stuff. Yeah, and then just.
That's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. Especially since you never did that. You're just like, man, I want to do it.
Yeah.
And let's figure it out.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. See, the phone and the social media is bad for us, but it just made the world small though in that way.
Right.
You can do it. Like,
I was able to do it. I didn't think, I thought, it did take some work. You know what I mean? I still got to figure out some of this stuff that's going on with it. But I mean, we made it happen, and it's out there, and I like it.
At the end of the day, yes. Hey, see, I think that's what's motivated me more than anything. It's like you just gotta make stuff happen, dog. Like nobody knew nothing when they were born.
Yeah.
Right. So like, why not? Hey, the information is at your fingertips. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just went to that. We went to that listening party, right?
Oh,
and I watched Donnie Houston podcast like religiously, right?
Yeah.
And just to see him, they did it live right there. Just to see all that shit, like I'm like, man, that shit is just to physically see it is more motivating than anything. But I take that into my account. I ain't never did none of this sort. I said I just want to show.
Yeah.
And you just do it. So like you wanted a song, let's just do
it, man. Start piecing it together, you know, reaching out to people that know about it, soaking in that knowledge and then piecing it together and just roll it out, man. If it flops in terms of like numbers, or it's not really for money. You know,
it's the point of having it.
Just having it, bro. Just having it, and I did it, and now I learned something about.
But at the same time, it's already done. You can profit from it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's good enough to make a visual to whatever. So honestly, why not?
But I just say that to like some people will be like, well, it's not gonna generate any type of significant revenue, so let's not do it. That's silly to me. Like, just do it just to have it. Like now I can still focus. I can still do whatever I can with it. You know what I mean?
No, I don't have no expiration date.
Yeah. I can do whatever I want with it. You know, it can always blow up in 2 years or whatever. But now I did that. All right, cool. On to the next. What's next?
I like that. That's
I can do next. You know what I mean? But I didn't say let's not do it. It's silly. I thought it was dope, and I did it. And if it didn't come out good, oh well. I was still gonna put it out regardless.
Nah, honestly,
you know
it came out pretty. That's why I was like, nah, let's talk about it. I was scrolling and I seen it. I was like, what's this?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, like, what the hell? What was I looking? I was like, well, I didn't expect it, to be honest with you.
Right.
But it's good. It's
good.
No,
they did the thing, man, and they made their little references to Maverick. But the overall message was really never give up.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
So hey, y'all go check out the homie. All the social medias. We'll definitely have him back on here. But for sure though, appreciate y'all watching. Catch us on the next one.
Yeah. Say bye, man. Wait to the camera over there.
There we go. Hey.
Give him a thumbs up.
Yes.